Lots of churches are going up in flames. This one was burnt in 2022. Was it arson? In this episode, we treat ourselves to some yummy French cakes, take a walk around a beautiful little village, and get some all-important jobs done. Welcome back to the channel. In the last episode, we took you to the beautiful town of Morlaix. Go, Rocky, go! But now we're off to Mont Saint-Michel, not the one you're thinking of, one I'd never even heard of. They've all been mushroom picking. I just saw a rather large mushroom. Here's my cheeky little salad with vinaigrette before my potato and chilli lunch. This looks yummy. A steaming pile of chilli and potato. Thank you very much, Shrimpy.
You're welcome. It's only heating it up. Nice and easy.
We got 3 cakes here. One is green tea. This one is sort of like sponge and jam, isn't it?
Yeah, Breton cake.
And that one is
Tarte tatin, so it's apples with caramel on top.
Beautiful. And we're going to make them last, aren't we? So I'm only going to have a little bit because I'm being good. I just tried the green one. It's not what you expect. See what you think of it, Bunny. It's very chewy, isn't it? I mean, sort of almost meringue, but
Don't know what it is.
blooming delicious though, isn't it? Cat is out hunting in the woods. Well, we enjoyed lunch, but now it's time to move on.
Nice place, isn't it? This is Huelgoat.
This place was recommended to us by a viewer, Graham Brown. Thank you very much, Graham. I thought this guy was a viewer, but he's obviously just seen the camera. Trust it. We're having problems finding somewhere to park. Ooh, I thought that was one, but it's not for us.
So we've left that little park up in the forest at Huelgoat. We were going to go for a walk in the woods, but it was very muddy. We noticed everybody was wearing their Wellington boots, and a lot of people were walking on the roads because the paths were so muddy, so we decided to give that a miss. So we're back on the road again, and we're heading to an interesting place that we've seen on the map. It's called Mont Saint-Michel, but not the most famous one. They all people on the top.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's where we're going.
Mont Saint-Michel. Up we go. This is where we are. As you can see, there's a large car park at the very top, but we couldn't get in there as it was packed. So we had to turn around and come back down the hill and park on the side of the road.
Behind this white one.
Side of the road here.
Yeah. People just are not aware of traffic, are they?
No.
Just,
Well, either they're not aware or
they don't want
they
to.
don't care.
Yeah.
I think it's the latter, if I'm honest. We're parked. Now we've got to go up there. Which way do we go? Do we know?
made it up here. So you've either got steps or a path.
Which would you prefer?
Don't mind. Go up one way, come down the other.
Go up the steps, shall we?
Go up the steps first step. Not as bad as the steps we did this morning. Up to the viaduct.
Here we are.
There already.
Nearly at the top. Those who may stop to take a photo. A gentle climb and a stunning view. What more could you ask for? Best view is around here, isn't it?
Yeah. Half the world's up here.
It might not be the famous Mont Saint-Michel, but the views are spectacular and there's no massive crowds to fight with. I assume that's a power station there. It's only France that got any left, isn't it? If we had any sense, we'd be building nuclear power stations. Reliable power 24/7. This little chapel has been standing since the 1600s. What was I saying about crowds? In July 2022, a huge fire ripped through this area, but the chapel stood strong against it. They think it might have been arson, as 2 fires were started simultaneously in 2 different locations. There was a heat wave of 39 degrees and a howling wind blackened everything around here. But apparently a local billionaire stepped in and funded the renovation.
So this is the site of an old dormant volcano, originally named Menez Cronan, after the druid god of life.
I'm in dog heaven here. Carol was brave. I was too scared to stroke that one. Well, I'm really glad we came and saw the place, but it's time to be moving on.
Way back down the mountain.
We've passed a few places that have town names upside down. Does anybody know what's going on with these?
So because we've put the clocks back, it's only 5:18 now, but the sun's starting to set. It'll be dark an hour earlier tonight.
We've reached our camp for the night and it looks good.
It's here, so we'll be the only ones staying the night.
Only ones, Bunny. This is going to be our base for the night, the sleepy little town of Loperec. This is a free air where you can fill up with water and empty all your waste tanks.
I'm doing you ham and cheese Peters,
Lovely.
Emmental cheese from France, French Emmental.
Perfect.
I've used up all the ham. And you've got sriracha sauce and some pickled onions in yours as well.
At the moment, I think it's probably open at the weekend. Little Frank, hello. Let's take it back now to the car park. Hey, Malcolms. Right, time to get this all back into a normal state of affairs.
Yummy. That looks tasty. Thank you very much. So in there I've got 2 small jacket potatoes diced up and fried up, very naughty. Slapping some cheese on the top. Then I'm going to add a couple of eggs and jobs are good 'un. And that'll be Charlie Brown's breakfast. Okay, see what you think of this, Bunny.
What's in here? Potato, cheese and egg.
Yeah, I put a little bit of salt in.
Not a great deal because probably salt and cheese.
Yeah, that's true. Enjoy.
It's like a hash brown, eggy breakfast.
Yeah, yummy.
Yummy.
New neighbours last night. I'm washing up.
Doing a grand job.
Da, 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 da. This is an Ariba camping car. We used to have an Ariba caravan, but Ariba camping cars are quite rare. Charlie Brown is trying to do a little bit of recycling, but she doesn't know where to put it.
I haven't got any.
It's a great little free air, this, because you don't have to pay for your water or for your waste emptying. Brilliant. I think this might be a dead end, but then maybe we can go around the other side. I don't know. something reassuring about the tolling of a bell, I think. Okay, why is it speeded up? Get laying hens. We need some more eggs. Didn't know there were all these guided boards around the town, did we? They've been done very well, set in the history of the place.
Yeah.
That place we were just looking at used to be a cafe and a blacksmith's.
So they had a dressmaker's shop at number 10, and just above it was the carpenter's.
Oh, I'd love to be able to come back to this place and see it when it was back in the olden days. That tower looks like it's leaning slightly to the left to me. If you want peace and quiet, come to France, eh, Bunny?
Lovely. Coat of arms of the de Penguin family, the noble family that founded the church.
These lions, these big fonts that come out,
Don't know.
difficult to make out. I think they're men, aren't they? Men's faces. We've got these either side of the entrance. Come on, Chutney, let's see if we can get in. You try the door, just in case it's electrified.
These statues were made in 1715.
Have a quick listen, just in case we're interrupting. Seems locked, doesn't it? Yeah, it's locked.
Well, I don't know how.
Is that a pizza oven? Life runs at a much slower pace here. That postie's been there for ages, chatting to somebody in the car.
So this is the bakery, inn and greengrocer's shop. They had a huge oven here that would cook large batches of bread. And they'd do the first batch at 7 o'clock in the morning and then go and deliver it by horse and cart. The second batch would be cooked at 11 o'clock. And after that, the oven was still hot, so the villagers would bring their meat and vegetables to be heated up in the oven.
Perfect.
The town crier would stand on this low wall and catch everybody coming out of the church after Mass on a Sunday and make announcements about anything that would concern the inhabitants.
We're so grateful to the people of the town for giving us a place to stay.
3 photos from the town showing different generations. So the first one's from 1910, showing a wedding, and they're in more traditional Breton style dress. The middle one is 10 years later, where they're more formal in suits with ties. And this bottom one from the 1960s is a senior citizens' civic meal.
You could hear a pin drop. What are you doing, chef?
I'm making up a little bowl of salad for lunch with some cheese.
Trying to cook a few more spuds. Well, we've had a very relaxing day here. If my eyes look sore, it's because I'm cooking onions for a curry tonight. And they're a bit strong, aren't they, Bunny?
Yeah, French onions are very strong. Feel rested now, ready to carry on exploring.
Yeah,
after
it's been
a day
good.
off, because we've had
yeah.
2 weeks. So tomorrow we need to go and do a food shop and do some clothes washing.
Yeah, we'll get that done.
Yeah, and then we're ready to start the next 2 weeks.
Anyway, all our neighbours have left, so they're not staying the night, but we're going to stay another night. Veg curry tonight. So I'm just sorting down these onions and carrots first. Right, a bit of mixed frozen veg has gone in now. So we cook that, and then I'm going to do the easiest curry sauce you possibly can do. Right, I've added in a pre-cooked jacket potato which has been in the fridge, and 2 teaspoons of hot curry powder, and now I'm going to stir in some of this Chinese curry sauce. Okay, I think this curry is ready. Well, that's been a rather lovely couple of days, just chilling. Tomorrow we resume our trip. Cockerel is crowing, Bunny. Can you hear it?
I can hear him. It is quite late, so he's not early riser, is he?
No. So just started, isn't he?
Yeah.
Morning, world.
Morning.
What's the plan, Shrimpy?
I'm just heating up the water. And when that's hot enough, I'm going to get up and have a shower and wash my hair. Then we're going to do all the services on the van, which are all free at this air. And then we're going to head towards Crozon.
Did you enjoy your shower?
I did, thank you. And we've got all new clean clothes to wear today, so I feel nice and clean.
Clean as a new pin.
Brand new pin.
Need to get some socks on, otherwise you'd be freezing.
I've got clean socks.
Good-o. My turn. Oh, these cups feel nice and hot.
Yeah.
That's rare, isn't it?
Rare luxury. Actually feed through the water to hot water in the sink.
Yeah.
Because we know we can fill up here before we go.
That's all the wastewater going. Meanwhile, Shrimpy's having to hold the tap in, aren't you?
Yeah.
While I do the loo.
Your turn to do the toilet.
My turn? It's always my turn to do the toilet. Right, everything's empty is empty, and everything that should be full is full. So we're ready to hit the road, aren't we?
We are. I'm just trying to find the E. Leclerc.
E. Leclerc.
We're going. So it's time to find that supermarket in Crozon where we can do all our washing and stock up with food. It's going to take us about half an hour to drive there.
For a filmmaker, there's nothing worse than getting back home and finding that your microphone wasn't working. We do check them every time we stop, but unfortunately for this entire driving sequence, they were useless to us. When you're trying to overtake a large vehicle, never get too close to it. You need to hang back and then move out gently and take a look before overtaking. Much safer that way. Right, that's all our dirty washing in there. Let's hope it comes out intact. Touch the screen to start. Well, what a change in the weather.
Yeah.
Not used to this, are we, Bunny?
I think I left my euro in my other jumper pocket.
Right,
The
we're
wheel
ready.
lock on, I had to put the tracker on.
Got me nuts.
Crisps not allowed.
No, no crisps. No, I'd love to try that, but Carol can't eat mussels. That's a haul.
Don't knock anything off.
No,
Right, I need to go
and get
do
the
my
washing.
Yeah.
The huge pack up begins. The packing expert is in charge.
Is that everything for the fridge?
Yeah, I think so. I put some stuff in there. The washing is in the dryer, and that's going to be ready in 40 minutes. Kid for kidney beans. Yeah, that'll do.
These are sweet corn. Take them out of the packaging, they take up less room.
Yeah. So I'm cooking lunch. A pasta dish. I've got a box of pasta that's pre-cooked. We're going to be using half of that. A tin of salmon, because we couldn't get any fresh salmon. Some prawns and veg in a creamy sauce. That'd be yummy. So you're off to get the washing.
Yeah.
If it's dry. If not, put it on again.
Yeah, put it on that.
See you in a minute. Don't get wet. Here she comes. My veg is cooking nicely, and in here I've got about 3 or 4 teaspoons of plain flour, which I mixed in before I put in the milk and the tin of salmon. So I'll just let this cook properly, then I'm going to add in the prawns and the pasta to warm through, and it will be good. Right, the pasta's gone in. I've just put the prawns in, so all I need to do is now heat this all through, and we're ready for lunch. How you doing on the washing?
Putting it in the drawer. And tops.
All clean clothes, full of diesel, full of water.
Yeah.
We can go anywhere, bunny.
Yeah.
So I've cooked you salmon and prawn with vegetables in a creamy sauce.
Delicious.
The prawns are really nice.
That salmon's got a lot of flavour as well.
Yeah, do you know, to be honest with me, I think doing a pasta dish, you're better off with a can of salmon than you are with the real McCoy.
So,
Have you tried a prawn yet?
no, they're big.
Yeah, the big ones.
Gambas.
Lovely, aren't they? Full of flavour. Oh, well, we've had a lovely lunch, done our washing. Now what's the plan?
We're still in the supermarket car park. And
Yeah.
it's 5 to 3. So I'm going to finish my lovely mug of tea. And then I've got to...
We're going to put that bedding on the bed when we make the bed.
Yeah, I'll just chuck it in the cupboard somewhere now. And sort these jumpers out as to which ones we're going to wear, which ones are spare. And then we've got to put the wine and beer in a bag for travelling, safe, with these huge, show them what we bought. We bought these, which are bruschetta breads, which you grill, and we were going to put sardines on, but they're absolutely massive. We haven't got room in the cupboard for them. And then we're going to go and hit the coast. See what we can see, which if it's like this won't be much.
Bugger all. Okay then, come on then, let's get cracking. Charlie Brown's got new gloves.
Happy Bunny.
Don't normally have blue, do you? Normally
No.
you're yellow.
I don't see this colour in England. Very French.